Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Have you ever wondered how listening can dramatically improve your English skills? Imagine this. Every day we hear sounds and voices, but when we start learning a new language, like English, listening becomes a key tool. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding what they mean in different contexts. This is especially true with English, which is spoken in so many parts of the world, each with its own unique accent and speech pattern. By tuning into English conversations, songs, or news, you begin to recognize how English flows, how sentences are formed, and how expressions are used. It's like unlocking a new level of understanding without even realizing it. And here's the exciting part. As you listen, your brain is working hard to make sense of new sounds and structures, effectively building your language skills. So why is listening so powerful? Let's dive in and find out. Imagine enjoying music and learning English at the same time. Sounds like a fun combo, doesn't it? Well, it's not only fun, but also an effective way to kickstart your English listening journey. You see, songs are an excellent starting point for beginners. The beauty of music lies in its repetitive and catchy nature. This repetition helps embed new words and phrases into your memory. Now you might wonder, why songs? Here's why. When you listen to a song, you're not only listening to the words, but also the rhythm and the melody. This rhythm can help you understand the natural flow of the English language. Singing along to English songs can improve your pronunciation and rhythm. Plus, it's a lot of fun. So, where should you start? Look for simple English songs. Children's songs or pop songs often have straightforward lyrics and are easy to follow. As you listen, try to pick out words and phrases that you know. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. The goal is to get comfortable with the sounds and rhythms of English. Remember, this is not a one-time thing. Listen to the songs multiple times. Each time you listen, you'll catch new words and phrases. And as you get more comfortable, try singing along. You'll be surprised at how much this simple act can improve your English pronunciation and listening skills. Now that we've tuned our ears with music, let's move to something a bit more challenging. After songs, let's turn the page to audiobooks. Audiobooks are a fantastic way to step up your English learning journey. When you listen to an audiobook, you hear words pronounced clearly and with correct intonation. This helps you understand how English sounds in more extended speech, beyond just lyrics or simple dialogues. Starting with audiobooks, it's a good idea to choose short and simple stories, perhaps even children's books. These usually have straightforward vocabulary and simpler sentence structures, making them perfect for beginners. The beauty of children's books is not just their simplicity, but also their repetition and rhythmic language, which aid in learning new words and phrases. As you listen, you'll notice that different characters speak in varied tones and accents. This introduces you to the diversity of English speech. Hearing different voices also helps you get used to the idea that English can sound quite different depending on who is speaking and where they are from. To make the most out of audiobooks, try to listen actively. This means, as you listen, try to follow the story closely and visualize the scenes in your mind. You might even want to pause after a few sentences to repeat what you just heard. This active engagement helps reinforce your understanding and retention of the language. Remember, the key is to start easy and gradually move to more complex audiobooks as your confidence and skills grow. With each audiobook, you'll find your listening skills improving. Next, we'll explore the diverse world of podcasts. Ready for a real-life listening challenge? Let's dive into the world of podcasts. Podcasts are like radio shows you can listen to anytime and anywhere. They cover a huge range of topics, from daily news to fascinating stories about science, culture, or even hobbies. This makes them perfect tools for learning English because they expose you to diverse words and ideas. When starting out, it's wise to pick podcasts that are slow and clear. Some podcasts are made especially for English learners, and they speak slowly, clearly, and use simple words. This helps you catch every word and understand the context better. Listening to these can boost your confidence, as you won't feel overwhelmed by too fast speech or complex vocabulary. Podcasts also offer a wonderful opportunity to hear different accents. From American to British, Australian, or even non-native speakers, you can hear English in all its flavors. This is crucial because in the real world, English comes in many accents and styles. Getting used to these through podcasts will sharpen your listening skills and prepare you for diverse interactions. To make the most out of podcasts, try to listen to the same episode more than once. The first time, you might catch the main ideas, By the second or third listen, you'll notice new words, expressions, and even understand the speaker's emotions and nuances better. As you grow comfortable, remember repetition is your friend. Ever heard the saying, practice makes perfect? Well, when it comes to learning English through listening, repetition is your best friend. It's not about simply hearing the same words over and over again. It's about actively engaging with the content, each time delving a bit deeper, and peeling back another layer of understanding. When you listen to an audio clip for the first time, you might grasp the general idea. On the second listen, you start to pick up on new vocabulary and phrases. By the third time, you're beginning to understand the rhythm, the intonation, and the nuances of the speaker's voice. Repetition is not just about memorization, it's about comprehension and absorption. It's about training your ear to understand various accents and speech styles. It's about making the unfamiliar familiar. So don't be afraid to press that replay button. Keep listening, keep learning. Let's wrap up what we've covered. Now, how do we make listening a part of our everyday life? Throughout this video, we've explored the transformative power of listening. From the catchy rhythms of songs to the detailed narratives of audiobooks and the insightful discussions in podcasts, each offers unique ways to enhance your English listening skills. Think of your daily routine. There are numerous moments where you can incorporate English listening into activities you already do. For example, while you're commuting to work or school, play an English song or listen to a podcast. This not only makes your journey more enjoyable, but also immerses you in the language. Cooking dinner? Why not make it more fun by playing an English audiobook in the background? It's a great way to hear English used in different contexts and to learn new phrases without feeling like you're studying. And let's not forget workouts. Whether you're running, lifting weights, or doing yoga, listening to something in English can be a fantastic distraction from the physical exertion and a productive use of your time. The key to successfully learning English through listening is consistency and active engagement. Try to listen actively by paying attention to pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Occasionally, you might even pause what you're listening to and repeat phrases aloud to practice speaking. Remember, integrating English listening into your day doesn't require extra time. It just requires a bit of creativity to use the time you already have effectively. Remember, every minute you spend listening in English brings you one step closer to fluency. Happy
Let's
listening!
learn new words and practice English at level A1. Listen. Listen to give attention to someone or something in order to hear them. Example, listen to English songs or dialogues to improve your understanding of the language. Repeat. Repeat to say or write something again or a number of times. Example, repeat the sentences you hear in English podcasts to practice pronunciation and fluency. Audiobooks. Audiobooks, recorded readings of books, which you can listen to rather than read. Example, listening to audiobooks is a great way to hear clear pronunciation and learn new vocabulary. Subtitles. Subtitles, words shown at the bottom of a film or television screen that translate or transcribe the dialogue. Example, watch English movies with subtitles to connect the spoken words with their written forms. Phrases. Phrases, groups of words that together have a particular meaning. Example, learn common English phrases by listening to them in everyday conversations on TV shows or radio.